In a quiet little village nestled in a valley surrounded by towering mountains, the night skies sparkled brighter than anywhere else on Earth. The villagers called it Starlight Hollow, a place where stars whispered secrets to those who dared to listen. But there was one secret no one knew, a secret that belonged to the moon itself. And only one person could uncover it, a curious young girl named Elara. Elara wasn't like other children in Starlight Hollow. While others played during the day, she loved the quiet stillness of the night. She would lie on her rooftop, gazing at the moon, her trusty telescope by her side. It wasn't just the moon's glow that fascinated her. It was the feeling that the moon was watching her back, sharing a silent connection. One crisp autumn evening, as Elara adjusted her telescope, something extraordinary happened. The moon blinked. Not a twinkle or a flicker, but an actual blink. She rubbed her eyes, thinking she was imagining things. But then she heard it, a soft, melodic voice drifting through the night air. "Elara," the voice called. Startled, she looked around, but the streets below were empty. "Who's there?" she whispered. "It is I, the moon," the voice replied gently. "I need your help." Elara's heart raced. "The moon, talking to me. How can I help you?" "Come closer," the moon said, its voice as soothing as a lullaby. "Bring the Starstone from the village square. It's the key to unlocking my secret." The Starstone was a crystal said to have fallen from the heavens centuries ago. It was displayed in the middle of the village, glowing faintly in the moonlight. The villagers believed it brought them good luck, but no one knew its true purpose. Elara hesitated. The Starstone was sacred, and taking it without permission felt wrong. But the moon's voice carried a sense of urgency she couldn't ignore. She grabbed her lantern and tiptoed through the quiet streets to the village square. The Starstone shimmered like liquid light, and as Elara touched it, warmth spread through her fingertips. The stone pulsed as if alive, and a beam of light shot from it, pointing toward the mountains. Elara gasped but quickly tucked the stone into her satchel and began her journey. The beam of light guided her through dense forests, across babbling brooks, and up steep mountain trails. The world around her seemed to hold its breath, as if nature itself knew something extraordinary was about to unfold. Hours later, she reached a hidden clearing where an ancient, shimmering pool reflected the moon's full brilliance. "You've done well, Elara," the moon said. "Place the Starstone in the pool." Elara hesitated, but the moon's voice was calm and reassuring. She gently placed the Starstone in the water. The moment it touched the surface, the pool rippled with silver light, and the air around her shimmered like a dream. Then, rising from the pool, a figure emerged, a radiant being cloaked in stardust and moonlight. "Who are you?" Elara asked, her voice barely a whisper. "I am Selene, the keeper of the moon's secret," the figure said. "Long ago, the moon held a treasure that could bring peace and harmony to the world. But it was stolen by a shadow that thrived on fear and despair. The Starstone is the key to finding it and restoring balance." "What do I have to do?" Elara asked, her curiosity outweighing her fear. Selene extended a hand, and a map made of starlight appeared. "Follow this map to the shadow's lair. But beware, the path is fraught with challenges that will test your courage and kindness." Elara took the map and nodded determinedly. "I'll do it." As she followed the glowing map, Elara encountered trials that tested her spirit. In a dark forest, she faced a maze of mirrors that showed her greatest fears. But instead of running, she faced each reflection, whispering words of encouragement to herself. The mirrors shattered, revealing the path forward. Next, she crossed a field of silence where her every movement was muffled. Here, her patience was tested as she carefully navigated the invisible obstacles, trusting her instincts and the faint glow of the map. Finally, she reached the shadow's lair, a cavern so dark it seemed to swallow light. Inside, the air was heavy with sorrow, and the walls pulsed with an ominous energy. At the center of the cavern, the shadow loomed, a swirling mass of darkness with glowing red eyes. "Who dares enter my domain?" the shadow growled. Elara's voice trembled, but she stood her ground. "I am Elara, and I've come to take back the moon's treasure." The shadow laughed, a chilling sound that echoed through the cavern. "You, a mere child. Do you think you can defeat me?" "I don't need to defeat you," Elara said, her voice steady now. "I just need to remind you of the light you've forgotten." She held up the Starstone, which glowed brighter than ever. The light pierced through the shadow, revealing flickers of color within the darkness. The shadow roared, writhing as the light grew stronger. "Stop!" the shadow cried. "It burns." "It's not meant to hurt you," Elara said gently. "The light is a part of you too. You've just forgotten." With those words, the Starstone's light enveloped the shadow, transforming it into a figure of soft, silvery hues. The cavern filled with warmth and light, and in the center of it all was the moon's treasure, a glowing orb that pulsed with harmony and peace. Celine appeared beside Elara, her eyes filled with gratitude. "You've done it, Elara. The balance is restored." As Elara held the orb, a wave of serenity washed over her. She handed it to Celine, who returned it to the moon. The night sky glowed brighter than ever, and the stars seemed to dance in celebration. Back in Starlight Hollow, the villagers noticed the change in the sky. They gathered in the square, marveling at the moon's radiant glow. Elara returned the Starstone to its place, and though she didn't tell anyone about her journey, she knew the village would always feel the harmony she had helped restore. That night, as Elara lay on her rooftop, the moon winked at her. She smiled, knowing she would always be its secret keeper, the girl who brought light back to the shadows. Elara's journey teaches us a profound lesson. Even in the darkest moments, courage and kindness can illuminate the path to harmony. The trials she faced remind us that our fears and doubts can be conquered when we confront them with resilience. Most importantly, her willingness to bring light to the shadow shows that even the darkest parts of ourselves can hold beauty and redemption when met with understanding and compassion. As you drift off to sleep tonight, remember Elara's story. Let it inspire you to face challenges with bravery, trust in your inner light, and always believe in the power of kindness to transform the world around you.